People have said, and people have accurately said this, but they have taken a real pleasure in saying that MMA needs stars right now. With John Jones out, and Anderson gone, and St. Pierre gone, and Conor on hiatus, which I always get a kick out of, right? Anderson Silva's never sold a ticket unless he was fighting me, and that isn't to put myself over. That's just the reality. John Jones is the greatest talent we've seen. He doesn't sell a whole lot of tickets unless he's standing across from Daniel Cormier. So you guys don't even know what you're talking about when you're talking about stars. You just know what you specifically like. But I do hear that narrative, and I do agree if you're going to be putting on this many shows, to have a Michael Venom Page around, to have a Conor McGregor around, to have a Rampage Jackson, to have a Fedor Emelianenko. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's a star-driven business. And we can all agree that the punches and kicks just aren't enough. We got to know the characters. We got to know the people involved. But it does remind me, what a difference a day makes. It does remind me of when Vince McMahon was basically bought out by Ted Turner. Ted Turner comes into the wrestling business, buys everybody on Vince's roster. His referees, his writers, his cameramen, all of his top wrestlers, all of them. And Vince stayed the course. And Vince got his ass kicked. And then Vince created somebody called The Rock. And then Vince created somebody called Stone Cold Steve Austin. What a difference a day makes. The show must go on. Turn those cameras on and see what happens. And that's how a star is built. And you will have people that try to analyze the sport. We see it in boxing a lot, where they think it's all record-based. I can create a star if I can get a guy that's 25-0. In boxing, we have seen that. We have seen the mask pulled over many people's eyes. In MMA, they didn't get so tied into the records. It's not a matter of trying to build these guys. I know people took pleasure in the Sage Northcutt getting defeated, that this was Dana's guy and he was bringing him along. The reality is people still care about Sage Northcutt. Didn't get rattled at all. And you people that are clinging to the records and the wins and the losses, you are marks. You are falling for it. Part of the storyline is being built in there. You're just not smart enough to see it. You don't have to bring a guy along and he doesn't have to be undefeated. He has to be compelling. The punches and kicks are not enough. The rankings are not enough. These are talking points, and they're nice, and they're important for sport. They're not enough. They haven't been enough for a meaningful period of time. Turn the camera on. See what happens. The rankings and a guy's skills are a meaningful part. I am not dismissing that at all. I do not offer to you that doesn't matter, of course, at all. I'm just sharing with you, when you're talking about a star where somebody will come along for the journey, it takes more than that.